Today's video is brought to you by me while I'm eating. What? You're expecting a sponsor? Get out of here. Stop recording. Okay, we gotta start all over. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
It happens.
It's okay.
Okay, just to let you know, the last time that happened, I had a great interview with these guys that did the lightsaber training.
Yeah.
And it only caught the tail end of it. And I've been trying to catch them ever since so I could try it again as an apology. And I haven't seen them since. I think they're here today, but...
I hope so you could get that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's try this again.
Yeah,
your name, what you do, the name of your company, blah, blah, blah.
Okay. All right. So my name is Star Nosales, and my business is an art business called Star Space Animates. And what I do is I make art prints, stickers, keychains, and a lot of varieties of like live commissions. Even in my DMs, you could contact me, and I can make like family portraits, murals. I make like oil paintings, realistic sketch.
Which that is very nice, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
I used to do artwork myself, but never got to that degree because it's like I gave up after a while. When the art teachers kept telling me you suck. So.
It's okay. I used to get that a lot, even like from friends to family members, and it's just like with that, I take it with motivation. And
always.
And I always like to prove people wrong and say, hey, like, you challenge me? Let's see about that.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at some of your artwork here. You got stickers here.
Yes.
And you were saying you do different kinds of styles. You don't, which, that is very good that an artist does different kinds of styles, because if you just stick to one style, it does get bland after a while.
Exactly.
Especially for the artist.
And for me, I just always love learning. Like, that's just the person who I am. And like, even right now, I'm learning 2D animation.
2D animation, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm self-taught. Yeah.
And you're self-taught. Well, awesome. I hope to see some of your work out there. So.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I got one of your cards here. Which, by the way, I'm going to flip that over so you guys can see that. And I'll show it again at the end of the video for you guys.
Perfect. Thank you.
You take care and enjoy the rest of the show, and hopefully
Hey, I'm Travis Clough, and I have a Stranger Things themed Airbnb here in Clovis. Come check it out. It's a lot of fun. Here's a QR code if you want to check that out.
And you said Airbnb?
It's an Airbnb. It's got a Stranger Things theme, and you feel like you're on the set of the show when you check it out. It's super fun. You got an upside down room. You got the buyer's residence. You got Dustin's bedroom. You got the Starcourt Mall 80s theme. Super fun. And for people that like the nostalgia of those types of shows, we've got old school VCRs with a whole bunch of VHS films.
Oh, nice.
So it's rad.
Okay.
It's totally radical.
My name is Kristen, and this is Spellbound Creations by Chrissy, and I like making 3D prints, and I do all these 3D prints at home, and then some of them I have to put together, and then I have my handmade terrariums, which is, I love making these. These are just my calm time.
Those are your calm times.
Yes.
I don't think I have a calm time except for heavy violence on a video game, unfortunately.
Right?
Well, actually, I just play RPGs most of the time, but yeah, these are pretty neat. That's why I was saying those they don't look like they're store made; they look handmade, and I'm just sitting there going, or at least 3D print.
Yes, so they're 3D printed, but the quality is amazing. I love these files.
These guys are kind of cool, right?
Yeah, they're amazing.
Situated out of beautiful Fresno, California. I am Jerry, and I'm the captain. And
I am Lizzie, and I'm considered a battle master.
I am Harrison. I am also considered a pseudo battle master, but a member for 3 issues.
And if I remember correctly, it was 18 and over to be a member.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you know the 5-year-old with the lightsaber just can't come running in saying, "I'm a Jedi."
But you can have one of these.
Yeah.
These lightsabers.
Okay, there we
are
go
fun.
with that.
And then
you got a
more
nice little
stickers.
collection going on here.
Yeah, we've got several lightsabers that are all part of our private collection.
Private collection.
combat sabers.
Yeah.
All combat sabers.
Oh, they're combat ready, really?
Yeah, they've got the combat.
Although
lights,
we
which are
don't,
heavy.
do combat, we work out with lightsabers.
Right.
We do choreography. If you don't have a lightsaber, you can still come on by, bring like a broomstick, hockey stick, and sometimes we have a few extras that we bring along.
Okay, so there's no actual duels or anything.
No duels, just
It's just practice and.
yeah.
We don't actually hurt each other in this.
Hey,
We're
the
all
person
friends.
who dies in the duel, that's
Yeah.
kind of made up as it goes.
Right. Okay. And you know, we got a collection of little stickers here, and of course we have to have the
Gotta be
sanitizer. May the force be with the sanitizer. And we got little balloons here.
The Federation's guys
Yeah.
did something to our.
Yeah. They slapped a sticker on there.
We're gonna even the score later on.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Again, I am so sorry for losing the footage the last time. You were actually the second guy that has ever happened to. The other guy, I just found him down there, and I hadn't seen him for more than a year and a half. And I finally ran into him, and I'm just going like, please let me interview you. I feel so bad about last time. So I finally made up for all of it. Okay, and I'm glad I ran into you guys again because I really wanted to share you guys with my followers, and
I'm Doug. I'm with Afterfall Armory. We're on Instagram, and I make and some of these props are things I've customized. Others I've made, like this costume here. This is a simple, inexpensive costume.
right.
Over here, I've got the Mad Max costume. That shoulder piece is a hammered-out hubcap from a truck. I put it
From
on
a
a sandbag.
truck. Nice.
Yeah. And
Instead of the football pad.
I try to offer some affordable but good-looking wasteland and Fallout-related props.
Okay, I have to point. May I?
Sure. It's a baseball grenade made from a real baseball. It only explodes with fun.
It all explodes with fun. Yeah. Okay, and you got some of the masks here.
Yeah, here's a cap stash.
Cap
And
stash.
authentic to the game.
Yep.
Because inside the cap stash is some caps,
Caps.
a bullet, and some stickers.
Yep. Yeah, I always love it when I see people that go so into a thing that and makes it funner for everybody
Well, I
else.
feel
when they
like
see it.
if you participate more, and like I've got the music, these are my personal collectibles in the background.
Right.
So you can take a picture and hang out, give them something, make a presentation.
Well, one time I did have it was the Nuka-Cola checkers game, and it was like with the caps and stuff.
Yeah.
If I still had that, I'd probably bring that for you.
That's cool. Let me know.
If I still have it somewhere.
Have a good
A
time.
lot of my collectibles disappeared in the move, so I'm just
I
like.
believe it. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Again, I'm so sorry for losing your footage last
It's
time.
okay. Now we got new footage. There's
Yeah,
always
now we
time
got
to
new
make
footage, and I can hear you this time. The last
Yeah.
time was like I could barely hear you. So, yeah, thanks a lot. And what was your name again?
Doug.
Doug. I'm Dave. All right, there we go. The name of the club, and what you guys do.
Yeah, my name's John Calvin. I am the president of Wolves of Mandalore chapter of the Mando Mercs Costume Club. So we are a non-profit organization that teaches people how to build costumes, Mandalorian costumes in particular. We go out, we do charity activities, we do conventions like this to kind of raise awareness and recruit. It's just about teaching people and helping the community.
Cool. And how long have you been going? Oh, let me see here. 2016, I got. Yeah, 2016. That's that. Yeah.
We have this chapter has been around since 2016. The Mando Mercs Costume Club, which is our the umbrella club that we're a part of, that's been around since 2007, and they're worldwide.
Wow. Well, and this is the first time I ever heard of you guys, so
There are
I
other-
feel ashamed.
No, there are other costuming groups as well.
Yeah.
Some of the better known ones, 501st for the Empire, and
Right.
Agents for Rebels. But we focus on
On the Mandalore, right? Let me get a shot of that here. And okay.
And I do Wits in 3D with my wife Lacey.
Okay, and that's a lot of this stuff here.
Yep, all of it is 3D printed.
And you have full-size ones over there, like that droid over there, and the little guy inside the droid over there.
We started as a hobby and decided that I needed to sell some stuff in order to have money to fund the hobby. So
Do you do commissions?
we do commissions, yeah.
Okay, and I see like we got the Loki mask right there. That's from the mask, not Marvel. For those that don't know, got these masks here, and we got some little guys over here. I don't think I've ever seen a skeletal structure of Godzilla before.
Yeah, that's a big seller. People, big fans. We tried doing that in different colors,
Yeah.
and people want the skeletal color. They want the bone.
They want the bones. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. That's a first for me. And then you got, what's this here, picks and coins?
Guitar
Or
pick holder.
pick holder.
Yeah, we've got
Right
a few
here,
of
let me get a
those.
better.
We've sold most of them.
And you sell most of them. And then you got these guys here. I was just talking about one of these the other day. Ladies and gentlemen, this mall has space herpes. And not many people know what space herpes are. It's a movie called Ice Pirates.
Yeah. That's
it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I may not look at, I'm 49.
Okay.
So, so I'm familiar with a lot of the old 80s stuff.
Yeah, I'm 52, so I saw it. I was pretty young, but yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Time for a boo-boo.
Some creepo going around going, "Hey, watch your video." There you go. I have a YouTube channel.
That's nice, and I'll definitely give you a follow.
I mainly play the old RPGs like the Gold Box and stuff like that. But when there's conventions and stuff like this, I also do these. And if someone stands out to me, I give a small interview.
Oh, that's sweet.
And hopefully I'll have the video up on my channel by tonight, latest early in the morning.
Oh, perfect.
And I usually treat it like it'll premiere so you guys could talk to me in the chat. So.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
All right. That was pretty much it, but I do have a lot of stuff here to show you guys, and I did buy something while I was there, so I'll show that to you too. Again, ran into J-Mart while I was there, so picked up another one of their cards. And let's see here, who we got now? Oh yeah, finally got a hold of White's Ends 3D. Checked out some of their stuff, and you saw that on there. Okay, here we go. The girl that I ended up, she actually has two segments in the video. One where I kind of boo-booed and was recording our after conversation. I kind of left it in there anyway because it was rather funny what I thought. Me starting off making little funny noises and stuff. So this is her card right here, and I showed you the back of it earlier, but there it is again, just for you guys. Okay. And then we got the Mandalorian Club, I guess. Yeah, they call it. Wolves of Mandalore. That was just one of the cards. They have there's a bunch of their cards I got in here, so I'll show those too. There's going to be the big Fresno card show again, June 14th and 15th of 2025. From it's a 2-day event, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. both days. And of course, it looks to be mostly sports cards and maybe some Pokemon and other things, but generally it looks just like sports cards and some comics. And Mania is going to have another event on November 15th and 16th of 2025. Yeah, I didn't go to the last one, which was a couple weekends ago, unfortunately, so I missed out on that one. Same card. Yeah, I grabbed a whole bunch of cards. And Madeira, they're going to have the Omega Con 2. I have no idea if I'm going to be there or not. But Lou Ferrigno's going to be there. A few other people I'm not familiar with are going to be there. And, well, the kid that played Andy, or did the voice of Andy in Toy Story is going to be there. He's a grown man now. Sponsored by the Time Machine. Rule the Galaxy. This is one of the stickers I picked up at the Mandalorian Club. Psychology for Greeks. Reframe and re-enchant your life. Non-profit organization. I really didn't get to talk to them that much, but I did pick up a card, and if you want to guys check it out, there it is right there. I've got that card already. Yeah, they had the one guy that was there that was in the blue uniform of Mandalorian uniform. I grabbed a few of his cards, so apparently they have different costumes and stuff, and made them into baseball card form. So here's that. I don't know if you could see it well or not. They're kind of dark cards, but if you're interested in the club, there you go. Here, let me get that out of the way for you. And here's another card. I think they had like 3 or 4 of them. I might have grabbed more than one of each. Here's another one. Alright. What we got here? Oh yeah, this is after Fall Armory. The guy I've been trying to get a hold of since I screwed up his video before. Well, finally got to it. And I did get a hold of the lightsaber duel team, and I finally got there. And it was on the same day at the same place, so I was so glad I got to run into both of them. Unfortunately, I don't think I grabbed one of their cards. But I do have one of their cards from before. Let me see if I have it in here. Yep, there it is. So I'll go ahead and show that one. No, that ain't it. Just be patient. I have it in here. No. 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 I thought I had one of their cards. That's Star Trek. No. Well, it's on a previous video that I did for this particular convention, so last time, so hopefully that card's still there and you guys can check it out on my previous Not Your Typical Comic-Con. And then we got small print, and I need my glasses. There we go. Kristen Staps or Slaps, one of the two. And Spellbound Creations, she did a lot of those three-dimensional printings I mentioned. And then this one what really caught my eye, I thought it was kind of unusual, an Airbnb in the theme of Stranger Things. And I did get the scanner there for you there, but here it is again for you guys. And it's right here in Fresno, or Clovis, I should say. Getaways and staycations, watch parties, and private screenings. Date nights, photo shoots, content creation, and more. Okay, now, that one thing that I bought. I've been looking for D&D pops for a while. Granted, they're not exactly easy to find in my area, but I'm going to take my glasses off now. Give me a second. But I found one. And this is Edgin from the Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves movie. So, I got another one for my collection here. That was pretty much it. Again, I didn't stay for the cosplay contest, mainly because it was in a small area with a lot of people, and I have problems with that. So, nothing against the people there. It's just I don't do well with crowds. So, thank you for watching. This is Dave on CRPG Dungeons & Dragons Night on YouTube and CRPG D&D Night on Twitch. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream, whichever comes first. Bye-bye.
I want your video.
There you go.